do on this channel, but I gotta let something out. A few days ago, which would be the 8th, was the 3-year anniversary that my best friend passed away. Her name was Christina, and I loved her. She was my best friend. We were gonna move to Florida. We were gonna do everything together. We had our life planned out. She didn't care if I wasn't popular or skinny. She didn't care if I had depression. She didn't care as long as I was happy in me. And then she passed away. We all knew the day would come, but none of us thought it would be that soon. From an early age, we knew that she had an enlarged heart. And they were trying to get her a new heart. They were trying to do everything. They were trying to fix it. But the list was too long, and they couldn't. And one day, something went wrong. And we were fighting. And she was rushed to the hospital where she stayed for 8 months. We were fighting because she wanted me to sing in a competition. And I didn't want to. I didn't think I was good enough. But I didn't want to let her down, so I signed up. And when time came, I hadn't heard from her. It had been 8 months. 8 long months without talking to my best friend. The occasional text here and there didn't mean anything, because it was still a fight. And she still told me she didn't want me in her life. For then. But I went and auditioned because that's what she wanted me to do. That was what the fight was about. I thought, if I fix this and I audition, doesn't even matter if I win. If I audition, maybe I can fix it. My audition was February 8th, 2014. At 10:15. She passed away February 8th, 2014, 10:20. Now, a lot of people are like, it's not your fault. But I think it is. I knew she had a heart problem, but we fought anyways. For months. When she passed away, they found a note addressed to me. I didn't take it. I wouldn't. I didn't want to know what it said. I didn't want to know if she forgave me. Today I was at my grandma's house, and I was wearing my shirt that I got from her funeral. And my grandma was like, I read something in the paper, and I think it was from Christina's parents. Would you like it? And I was like, yeah, I would. Because 3 years after she passed away, I still consider her my best friend. No one has ever taken her spot. She's always going to be my best friend. Because I don't have many friends. I have like 2 friends. And they're not even people I can really trust. So I read it and I started tearing up, and I was like, I'm not gonna do this. Because the last time that I read anything about her, I got really, really depressed. And I tried taking my life. And I was like, I'm not gonna let that happen anymore. Because I'm finally in a good place. I got my GED. I graduated. I'm done. I don't have to see the person that put me through the most hell every day for 2 more years. I don't have to sit in that school and be bullied because I'm different. I graduated. I'm done. I have bad anxiety. I have major depression. I've been in a mental institution. But I'm getting better. Something hit me one day when me and my mom were talking. It was the next day after she found me in the bathtub, bleeding. And she said she wouldn't want this for you. She'd want you to be happy. She'd want you to live for the both of you. That didn't make me stop hurting myself because I felt guilty for her dying. And I didn't know why it had to have been her. She had her whole life planned out. She knew what she was going to do. She knew what school she was going to go to. She knew who she was going to marry. And I didn't know anything. I knew I was going to spend the rest of my life with her in Florida. Other than that, I didn't know, because she was my best friend and she always had my back. And then she just wasn't here anymore. And some nights I'm okay, and other nights it really hits me. And I don't know what to do anymore. Because I'm not going to let myself fall anymore. I can't. I have my family to think about. I can't put them through this again. I have people that love me, and I know that. But how can somebody love me when I can't find the strength to love myself most days? It's been 3 years, and I still wonder why her.